Hey everybody, what's up? My name's Erica and today I'm back with another reaction video. Today I'm going to be watching Breaking Bad Season 2, Episode 7, which is called Negro y Azul, and I know enough Spanish to know that means black and blue, but that's all I got. So obviously last episode was kind of depressing. I obviously talked to a lot of people in the comments about this, but watching kind of the direct effects of what Jesse and Walt are doing when they're selling meth is a really sobering kind of wake up as a viewer, just because up until now, you really are rooting for the protagonists, even though what they're doing has like real world consequences. I also thought it was really fascinating that we kind of got to see this very different look at who Walt can be, just because as I said in the comments to a few people, and as people pointed out to me, until now he is an easy guy to root for. He's like the family man with a kid on the way who has cancer and a son with cerebral palsy. But like his treatment of Gretchen seemed out of character for what you'd expect, but obviously kind of hints at a different level of character. So that's definitely something that I think is going to be interesting going forward, is to see if moments like that become more common for Walt. As far as the episode that's coming, I don't actually know what I expect. Now that Jesse and Walt are kind of being their own distributor, I assume that the meth plot is going to be a bit more frequent, but I don't really know if like what they were trying to do last episode by getting the money back from the two junkies, I don't know that that will have worked, just because unless Jesse is widely known to have been the person that was involved in getting the money back, I don't see how that will stop others from trying to do the same thing. And yeah, I just assume there's going to be some other kind of turf war or difficulty in doing that, but that's all I really know. I am still a little bit unsure about this area for filming, so let me know if there's anything about it that bothers you. I'm still kind of reorganizing this room. Unlike my old place where I filmed in the living room, this one there's not a lot of light in the living room, and so it's just a lot easier to tape in my bedroom, which is kind of a weird thing for me because I'm just like looking at all my things in the background of these shots. But anyway, it doesn't matter. Just let me know if all of the stuff behind me is distracting to you guys. I can always try and rearrange things so that it's less in the way. But yeah, just gonna get started and see what's going on here. Oh, Sinaloa. Okay. Very different opening. Oh, is that Walt? This is a song about their meth. All right, so we're bringing in cartels. Ooh. Well, I know there's more than 2 seasons of this show, so that foreshadowing of like Walt's potential death is kind of crazy, but it's early, so I'm not sure what we're doing here. I'm gonna think about that song for a little bit.
I mean, I really studied, like, really studied, like, all night hard, and I mean, I'm so into chemistry for, like, the concepts. I just think I might have, you know, the attention deficit.
No.
Don't bullshit a bullshitter. When I said handle it, well, don't. Just let it go.
No, it's too late. Oh yay, she's back.
Can I help you?
Yes, you can help me, absolutely. I very much need to get inside here, so if you have a master key, you have a key, right?
Yeah, I have a key.
Look, the person who lives here, it's just very important for me to see him.
And you knocked, right?
Yeah.
He didn't answer. Which means Jesse doesn't want you and you're not getting in. Period. Sorry.
She seems down. I like her.
Come on in, Dad. Jesse Jackson. Did you even... See, you have a telephone at least. You know that blinking thing I've been calling you on? Whatever, man. I meant get your money back. I certainly never meant for you to
kill somebody.
No!
Well, too late, because dude's dead.
Oh, God.
$4,660. Your half. Spending in good health, you miserable son of a bitch.
And it's blood stained. Yo.
Yo, if I know you, leave a message.
His answering machines are great.
Badger, man. Huh? What? That isn't my real name. Okay. Yo, we got those pants you wanted. 32 large, right? We got them just for you, Hefe. Let's do some business, yo.
Badger.
So, are you gonna get back up on that horse?
You get on. All right? I just want to forget.
I realize that he's had a lot of expenses lately, but hasn't Jesse made like quite a bit of money to not have any furniture? I mean, maybe he just hasn't like had time or the inclination to go buy it, but you would think he would get like a bed. Actually, you know, I'm not going to judge him for that. Oh, hello, Hank. We didn't have any Hank last episode.
If you know your enemy is yourself, you'll fight without danger in many battles.
Right on.
Okay, so Hank doesn't exactly fit in here, I'm guessing.
I could have picked a better time to arrive. About to put a big dent in the cartel. Right, Vanko?
Sir, voy a atravesar sobre esos bastardos como caca pasando un pato, fíjate.
Sí, verdad.
So he doesn't speak Spanish. He's going to meet with him?
I'm Heisenberg.
You're Heisenberg?
Yeah, I remember you. You were the cook. Let's just get this over with.
Did Jesse really, did he really...
So you did get tied to it.
With an ATM machine?
Ooh.
Who sang that?
Damn, man, it's all over town. Everybody's like, whoa, snap. Usually I gotta chase dudes down for their money, but today, everybody's paying up.
True that. Serious. But you really did it?
You didn't hear that from me.
Also, just really quickly before this scene ends, I want to just point out, I love that they framed up him handing over the meth in exchange for the money in front of a thing that said decision to drop. I know it's like obviously a World War II thing, but I just love the drop-off metaphor. Great set design. Wow, Skyler's so pregnant.
May I see Ted Beneke? I think he'll remember me.
Mr. Beneke's very busy today, unfortunately.
If it's okay, I'll just
Yeah.
Oh, she knows him well. Okay.
Skyler. Oh, God, look at you.
Hey, Ted. To be honest, Ted, I didn't just stop by to say hello. I was applying for the data entry job.
You're kidding. Skyler, you were like our go-to bookkeeper.
Yeah, well, the economy, you know.
Data entry, that might be a mistake. How about get your old job back?
We're expanding, and well, between you and me, the whole department's pretty much of a mess. Your work could be cut out for you, but we could use your help.
Well, that's lucky. I still think there's some kind of weird vibe situation here, but like...
Here and here. What does that look like to you? Opportunities. Golden ones. That's what that looks like.
Jesse looks so exhausted.
Look, it's
That's
an
what that
entire
looks
city
like.
full of buyers. Now, why aren't we exploiting that?
Because it's not our territory.
Because we lack initiative.
Initiative.
Yes. You need to employ more dealers. Double, triple your crew. Those 3 I met, they should each have 3, 6, 9 sub-dealers working for them. Exponential growth. That's the key here.
Walt is getting greedy again. Badger cannot oversee people. Come on. Badger can't oversee himself.
Other crews ain't gonna take kindly.
What does the blowfish do? The blowfish puffs up, okay? The blowfish puffs himself up 4 or 5 times larger than normal. And why? Why does he do that? So that it makes him intimidating. That's why. Intimidating. So that the other scarier fish are scared off. And that's you. You are a blowfish. Who messes with the blowfish, Jesse?
Sharks.
You're damn right. You are a blowfish. Say it again. Blowfish. Say it like you mean it.
I'm a blowfish!
Blowfish! That's
Yeah!
These guys are so weird.
Dame el libro. Hello. The Sky Mall. Give me the Sky Mall, would you?
Sky Mall. Is this like an informant?
Banco. You guys don't speak Spanish. What's up? Huh? Hey, white boy. Better learn Espanol, huh? This ain't Branson, Missouri. Vamos a hacer un negocio. It means let's make a deal.
So go ahead. We're waiting.
Yeah, okay. Informant.
Okay, right here. Item SS4G. Yankee Stadium final season commemorative baseball. Hand signed by Derek Jeter. Banco, write this down. Oh man, watch out. 66100ZBG.
He wants to get paid out of Sky Mall. I love this.
Put on the floor. Except for it looks like $100 bill. I love them. Get me 20 of them. I'm gonna put them all over my casa.
We'll get you 3.
Hey, you give me 10.
5.
What's up? I got taxes.
Hey, how about you stop jerking us off here?
Oh, man. He's just not suited right now
Where's
for
the
this place.
When's it going down?
My name's Tortuga. You know what that means?
If I'd have to guess, I'd say that's Spanish for asshole.
Tortuga means turtle. That's me. I take my time, but I always win.
I'm still thinking a lot about the title of this episode. And I'm not 100% sure yet. But if I were to guess, maybe something about Walt kind of being in his Black Heisenberg persona and Jesse being blue and down in the dumps.
Beneke.
You did not. Is Mr. Grabbyhand still there?
Marie, that was one time at a Christmas party, and he
Ah.
was so drunk he was practically slurring his words.
Just what you
Got
want.
it.
And he apologized profusely. Plus, he's married with a family, so I'm sure he doesn't want to get sued for sexual harassment. It will not happen again.
Got it. So yeah, she must have been pretty desperate then if she went back to that.
Dad, notice anything?
Oh. Is there a funeral today?
A funeral?
Well,
Oh, Christ, do I look that bad?
No.
Mom got a job.
You think it's a good idea in your condition?
No, the doctor said I can work practically up until I go into labor, and it's just an office job. I'm just sitting on my butt.
Where?
Beneke? I'm back working in the accounting department.
Skyler. What about the welding fumes? Isn't that why you had to quit in the first place?
They've gone green since then. They have some kind of green welding or something. I didn't smell anything when I was in there.
Hey, man, you're Pinkman. You're the man. Everybody's been talking about you.
Yeah.
Not all, man. Keep it real.
What? How would anybody recognize him?
Pinkman, huh?
Yeah.
Thought your name was Jackson.
I feel like you could have come up with a better. Say it's a nickname.
¿Qué chingos piensan? Andándonos un mecón que ni hable el idioma.
Políticos. Políticos.
Según es un gran héroe, yo digo que es pura mierda.
Tal vez un héroe en Albuquerque. Pero allá no necesitan de mucho.
Does he speak
Hey,
Spanish?
something I need to know about? What? Oh, that? Nah, man. We were just, singing your praises.
Glad to have you. Welcome aboard.
That sucks a little bit. I mean, I know Hank's kind of a lot, but like, he's been there, what, 10 minutes?
Is that your guy? Hey, I think that's your guy. What the hell's he doing down there?
Ooh, is it a setup? Oh. Ooh. This feels like such a bad setup. Or they have like some kind of mole or something. Holy. That is cold-blooded.
We need evidence back. Right, pretty big one.
What's the matter,
They're
sir?
laughing?
You act like you never saw a severed human head on a tortoise before.
How? What the hell is wrong with these people?
Get away. Hey, welcome to...
Yep. Trap. Okay, so we're bringing the cartels into play. Oh. Oh. You know what? Hank, good guy. He's doing his job. That is traumatic.
This is our city. All right? All of it. The whole damn place.
I am slightly more intimidated by the cartels right now than I was a minute
Staking
ago.
our claim.
Whoa.
And we sell when we want, where we want. We're gonna be kings. Understand? Well, I'm gonna be king. You guys will be princes or dukes or something.
I want to be a knight.
But first things first, we gotta get more dealers, foot soldiers, right?
Man, I'm
I'll be
shook
working for
right
you.
now.
You're working for me, and they're working for you.
Oh, hey, Ted. Come on in.
Looks like they got you all set up.
Yeah, it's perfect. I am close enough to the bathroom that I don't have to waddle too far, and that's very nice.
I figured that might be a deal breaker.
Yeah. Listen, I wanted to thank you for having me back.
You don't have to thank me. I need you.
Hey, how's Denise doing?
We split up about a year ago.
Ooh.
Sorry.
She's definitely happier now. I guess I am too most days. Together since high school.
Yeah. Remember that.
Anyway, Hello, people change. We should have lunch one day. Like old times.
Yikes. Why do I feel like Mr. Grabby Hands is still gonna be Grabby Hands?
Oh, hey.
Hey yourself.
Oh, hey.
Listen, my name's not really Jesse Jackson. It's Jesse Pinkman. And that guy you met, he's not my dad.
She's like, duh. But I like that he's telling the truth.
Kick me out, are you? 'Cause I actually really like it here.
I don't make it my business when you do. So long as you don't do it here.
It's got that thing where the blacks
So
are
much
like,
game.
you know, really, really, really black. And the Dolby 6 point whatever, so it'll really rock the house. But I'll keep
Oh boy.
it way down. Of course.
Aww. I enjoy that actually. Okay. Well, considering that was an insanely violent middle of the episode, that was actually a really nice, like, pleasant ending. Where to even start though, right? So obviously the big moment has to be the explosion. I feel like that is a really smart, interesting way to introduce kind of a new antagonist without actually showing them. We had that weird song at the beginning, and I think it referenced Sinaloa, which obviously is a pretty famous cartel, and I think a pretty dangerous one from the little I know about this, but I'm assuming it's probably them, or maybe they've invented a cartel for the show. I have no idea, but the point is that we didn't actually see any members of the cartel really, but we got to see a bit of their violence in that music video at the beginning, and then we see basically the actual violence of the cartel kind of near the end of the episode, and I really like that kind of sandwiching split level introduction where you still really haven't met any of those people. I think Walt, I said it during the video, but I'm a little concerned with his behavior in the sense that he seems to fluctuate really quickly between more responsible and increasing levels of like criminal greed and criminal behavior. So like at, near the beginning, he's kind of like, oh, whatever, never mind, Jesse, don't do it. But as soon as he sees the benefit, he's like, we need to charge more and expand into other territories. Like he doesn't seem to have a good filter when he feels like he's been successful. He just pushes for so much more the moment that he feels like he has a win, which I can see how that could really spiral quickly in a show like this, especially if cartels are getting involved. Jesse, I think, had a really good episode. I was happy they started actually with him kind of down in the dumps because it, I think, is really realistic given what he witnessed for him to have kind of gone through some trauma with that. And then I think also that moment with him and Walt where Walt is kind of talking him up is kind of a increasingly unusual, like pleasant mentory moment between them. And I really enjoyed that. I'm kind of shocked that we're 7 episodes into this season. I don't know off the top of my head how many there are in this one, but I don't think it was that many more. So kind of starting to get up there. But I'm really liking the pacing of this one, and I'm really liking the fact that they've, instead of kind of repeating the plot of the first season, and instead of really like yet another distributor, this kind of new angle of having them take over territory. As far as next episode, I'm assuming since we introduced the cartel, if they're not in the next one, maybe the one after that, but I think that that's going to obviously play a big role in the upcoming episodes. And yeah, I mean, Skyler with the creepy boss who gives me creep vibes. I know they kind of said that he was grabby, but maybe this is just like, because I am a female, my guard was so up immediately with his weird comments about her appearance and just like dwelling on that and the let's get lunch. It just feels very predatory to me. Like, hey, I did you this favor and gave you this job and now you have to like put up with my presence. Now, if I'm wrong and he turns out to be nice, I apologize, but the fact that he apparently groped her once upon a time when he was with somebody he'd been with since high school, and then her leaving and Walt not seeming to know that he groped her, I get the impression that that was a little bit more serious than she played it off to be. And then Hank. I thought that they did a really interesting thing with Hank. Like, they made him kind of the small fish in a big pond instead of what he was in Albuquerque, which is probably the opposite of that. And, you know, obviously I complained during that I didn't like that his coworkers were talking shit about him in Spanish in front of him, even if he has a loud mouth. I feel like that's just a really rude way to behave. But also it kind of bit them because he did the professional thing when they discovered the Tortuga situation, and he went to get the evidence bag, which is why he wasn't the only one. Like, he was the only one who wasn't standing around in front of the bomb, because they're all just chilling and like not really following what they're supposed to. That was a much longer recap, I think, than I expected it to be when I started. But I really liked this episode. And even the last episode was more compelling in a lot of ways. I actually think I preferred this one. I felt very invested in it from start to finish, and I feel like the stuff that they focused on in this one was really interesting. And yeah, I'm really excited to see what happens next. That's about what I got. But, you know, same thing I always say, if you enjoyed this video, please leave a like, leave a comment. If you're new, please subscribe. And yeah, if you just want to let me know what you think. I always love hearing from you guys. I do my best to answer everybody. Sometimes I get a little backlogged, but I'll try and catch up later. But yeah, thanks so much for watching, and have a good night.